Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will show you how I short cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin via the OKX exchange. Now, if you're not familiar with OKX, we can jump over here to CoinGecko, and if you go under exchanges and derivatives, because in shorting you're actually trading futures contracts, so that'd be considered a derivative, you will find that OKX, when it comes to 24-hour volume, is number 2 right behind Binance when it comes to ranking these exchanges. Now, with that all being said, you will want to do your own recon on OKX. I have been using OKX for well over a year now for trading, and I've had absolutely no issues with deposits, withdrawals, and the execution of any of my trades. But again, you need to do your own recon. Now, with that all being said, let's actually get into the weeds of executing a short on BTC. And the first thing you need is obviously an OKX account, so you will need to sign up for OKX. And I will drop a link in the description down below. And if you use my link to sign up, you will actually receive a discount on your trading fees. So after you join OKX, you will need to deposit some USDT into your trading account, as we will be trading USDT perpetual contracts, in this case BTC USDT perpetual contracts. And OKX offers a wide variety of different cryptos that you can trade. And for me, I do avoid the crap coins, but I will frequently trade crypto like BTC, ETH, ADA, Matic, Luna, and many more. But at the end of the day, I do avoid crap coins. Now, once you have selected what currency you want to actually trade, in this case BTC USDT, and again, you do have a drop down that you can search for the different currencies, but today's example will be using BTC USDT. Next, you will want to select the type of margin you want to actually use, and you have two choices. You have cross and isolated. With cross, basically your risk will be spread across all your different positions. I prefer to use isolated, and therefore my risk is limited to my initial investment amount when I open a new position. I want the risk to be limited to that individual position. That is how I battle plan when I open these trades. But that is entirely up to you how you want to manage your risk. I select isolated for probably 99% of my trades. Now I need to select the leverage that I want to use. And this is the point in time I should probably say that trading with leverage is extremely high risk and should only be attempted by elite traders. If you're new to crypto trading, you probably don't want to be using leverage. If you do use leverage, you probably only want to use maybe 2x, perhaps 3x, certainly not higher than 5x. The highest I typically set it at would be 10x, and for today's example, I'll be using 10x. But with that being said, this video is for educational purposes only, and I'm merely showing you how you can actually execute a trade with OKX exchange. This is not a recommendation, it's not financial advice, it's purely educational. At the end of the day, you are the only one responsible for the risks that you take when trading, so do your own recon. Alright, so as far as leverage goes, you see L 10x and short 10x. You can actually have different settings for your long positions and your short positions. Both of mine are currently set at 10x. Now, the next parameter is open or close, and obviously we want to open a short position, so we want to be on the open tab. Then I need to select the type of order I actually want to place, whether that be limit, market, or OKX does offer a couple other options, but 99% of my trades that I execute are limit orders. And so with that being said, if we jump over here to the chart, you can see I've already done a little bit of technical analysis on Bitcoin, and actually I already opened a trade. I was looking to get short back up around this resistance level that we ran into earlier in the day today, and I was watching the chart, and when we got back up into this region, I wanted an opportunity to get short, and I did actually execute a limit order at 39,749.70. And so in this case, you can see my limit order price is 39,749.70. Now, with that being said, before I ever execute a trade, and that includes trading bots as well, I have a predetermined entry price, a predetermined take profit, and a predetermined stop loss. I never enter a trade without having that intel first. And so in this case, you can see that with my entry price of $39,749, I was looking to set my stop loss above previous resistance, and really 40,000 would be what I would see as previous resistance, but I don't want to set my stop loss right at 40,000. I want to give it a little room above, because if we hit right at 40,000, there's going to be a lot of stop losses set there, so we will probably see the price go up above 40,000 a little, and so that's why I set my stop loss at 40,409.70. Now on the flip side, my take profit target for this particular short is down here around 38,409, which again is going to be around previous support. You can see support coming in down around that level, and that's typically what I shoot for, is previous resistance for stop losses and previous support for taking profit. And with that stop loss, take profit, and entry price, I can see my risk versus reward is a 1-to-2 risk versus reward. I typically shoot for 1-to-2 to 1-to-3. And if I cannot meet that criteria, I won't take the trade, no matter how good it actually looks. And the reason for that is, with a 1-to-2 or a 1-to-3 risk versus reward ratio, I only have to be right something like 33% of the time and still be profitable. So now I know my entry price, my take profit, and stop loss. I can finish with the remainder of the parameters for this particular trade. So my price, my entry price, is $39,749. The amount is my initial margin, and in this case you can see my available margin is my available USDT that I have in my account, and in this case I can set that to something like, say, 10%. And so that would mean I would have approximately $419 at risk on this one particular trade, because I have isolated selected, so I would have nothing else at risk other than my initial investment. Now from here, I need to set up my take profit and my stop loss. So if I check both those boxes off, my take profit trigger price will be that 38,409.70. And I have the choice of doing a market order or a limit order. In this case, I will do a limit order because I want to hit my take profit target. And so that's going to be 38,409.70. Now, moving on to the stop loss trigger price. Again, we had that set at 40,409.70. And in this case, I leave my stop loss order as a market order because I want out as quick as possible. I do not want to risk that the price is surging up and moves past my stop loss and keeps going, and therefore I end up getting liquidated because I don't actually get filled on a limit order. Limit orders are not guaranteed to get filled if the price moves past it too quickly. Now that all the parameters are set, I can click open short. But before you do, you might want to come over here to the calculator in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, give that a click, and this calculator would allow you to look at your P&L, your target price, or your liquidation price. And so with my current parameters, let's take a look at what my liquidation price would be, and we can just click on short because I'm going short. The margin mode was isolated, my leverage was at 10x, my entry price or my open price is going to be that 39,749, and then the amount is the amount of BTC that I'm buying, and in this case it's approximately 0.1 BTC. I will not be adding any margin to this, so now I can click calculate, and you can see the liquidation price is 43,528. So with my stop loss at 40,409, I'm nowhere near that liquidation price. And you never want to get liquidated. Now, I know that's obvious, but there's more reasons than just getting liquidated. There are additional fees when you get liquidated. Also, when you get liquidated, you have no more ammo. You're out of the battle. So if my parameters, as far as my stop loss, basically in this case, was above 43,528, I would need to take a look at my battle plan and perhaps form a new battle plan that would actually avoid getting liquidated. Alright, now that we have all this intel, I'm ready to pull the trigger on this trade. So all I need to do now is come down to the bottom of the screen where it says open short, give that a click, You'll see I'll get a confirmation with all the details of this particular trade, and if that all is good, I would click confirm. My order has been placed successfully. I can jump over here down at the bottom of the screen to open orders. And if I scroll down, you can see the order we just placed is the first order we have on the board here. With our entry price of $39,749, you can see that we have our take profit and stop loss. Pop that up, and you can see the details on those orders as well. And so now all I need to do is sit back and wait for my target price to get hit, and then all I need to do is wait for my take profit or stop loss to get hit. I'm actually hands off from this point on. I'm not involved. There's no emotion involved. Everything at this point is automated and taken care of for me. Now, with that all being said, I had actually already done my technical analysis and I opened a trade just before I started this video. And so I'm in a short position currently at the entry price in the demo for this video. My entry price is that $39,749. The liquidation price is the liquidation price we looked at when we ran the calculator. And right now my current P&L ratio is just around 8%. So the trade has moved in my direction so far. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. So if you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And you might want to shoot that subscribe button, because when I go to answer comments, I can actually see who is subscribed and who's not subscribed. And I tend to answer the questions of those of you who are subscribed before I answer any of the other questions. And so in closing, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.